rescue 46, LR 45, engine 46.
The 911 dispatch audio reveals
Cardiac arrest.
news: the most famous wrestler in the world, Hulk Hogan, dead at 71. This is the dramatic video as rescue crews tried to save his life outside his home and put him on an ambulance.
Earlier today, the world learned of the passing of the biggest icon in the history of professional wrestling, Hulk Hogan. While known primarily for his time in WWE, Hogan's impact stretched across promotions, eras, and generations. Among those reflecting on his legacy is TNA Wrestling, the company he joined in the twilight of his career, where he continued to influence talent, storytelling, and the evolution of the industry. In a heartfelt statement released shortly after the news broke, TNA Wrestling shared, "His contributions to this company and the entirety of this industry will never be forgotten. TNA Wrestling is deeply saddened by this news, and we send our condolences to the fans, friends, and family of Hulk Hogan." Hogan's arrival in TNA. A new chapter. In October 2009, the wrestling world was stunned when Hulk Hogan officially signed with TNA Wrestling, ushering in a bold and controversial new chapter for both the company and the icon himself. At a time when WWE was still dominant, Hogan's presence brought national media attention, new fans, and an air of legitimacy to TNA's growing brand. Appearing alongside longtime business associate Eric Bischoff, Hogan's debut was viewed by many as a game-changer. While no longer the full-time performer of his WWE prime, his creative influence and name recognition helped the company secure expanded TV deals and a louder voice in the global wrestling conversation. The impact on the locker room for younger talent in TNA, some of whom grew up idolizing Hogan, his presence was monumental. Stars like AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Bobby Roode, and James Storm often spoke in interviews about the surreal experience of sharing a stage with Hulk Hogan. While some veterans and critics debated his behind-the-scenes influence, many within the company credited Hogan with mentoring talent, giving advice on how to command presence, cut promos, and carry themselves like main eventers. He preached confidence, charisma, and connection with the crowd, pillars of his own success. He was bigger than life, but in the locker room, he talked to everybody, one former TNA producer recalled. He didn't big-time the young guys. He knew how much his presence meant, and he used it to lift others up. Controversy and change. Hogan's TNA tenure was not without controversy. His time in the company coincided with major creative overhauls, some praised, some panned. He was instrumental in the ill-fated Monday Night Wars 2 attempt, when TNA briefly moved to Monday nights opposite WWE Raw. Though the experiment failed, it demonstrated TNA's ambition to grow and Hogan's belief in their potential. He also played an on-screen authority figure, often clashing with power-hungry heels and elevating fan-favorite faces. Memorable storylines involved his battles with factions like Immortal and younger stars seeking to prove themselves against wrestling's most recognizable legend. An immortal legacy, even after he left the company in 2013, Hulk Hogan's imprint remained. His run in TNA helped raise the brand's visibility and gave fans unique matchups and moments they never thought they'd see. He stood in a TNA ring alongside legends like Sting, Kurt Angle, and Jeff Hardy, while also helping elevate the next generation. Hogan's TNA era may not have reached the same cultural heights as his WWF or WCW days, but it was a testament to his willingness to keep giving back to the business. He could have walked away from wrestling entirely, but instead he stepped into a smaller spotlight to help grow the industry from the inside out. Condolences and final salute. In the wake of his passing, TNA stars past and present have taken to social media to honor the legend. Posts from iMPACT alumni, from executives to in-ring talent, have shared memories of Hogan's kindness, presence, and lasting influence. TNA wouldn't have made it to primetime without Hulk Hogan, one executive wrote. Love him or hate him, he made people care, and that's the hardest part in this business. As the wrestling world collectively mourns, one thing is clear. There will never be another Hulk Hogan. The man who made red and yellow iconic, who made Brother a war cry, and who helped shape every promotion he touched has taken his final bow. But his legacy, his lessons, his voice echoing through generations of wrestlers and fans, Those will never fade. Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. The TNA family joins the global wrestling community in saluting the man who helped build the house we all wrestle in. What you gonna do, brother, when we remember you forever? You ran wild, you left a mark, and now the ring lights dim in your honor. Hulk Hogan, 1953 to 2025. Immortal, then now, forever.